Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. In 2022 was a magnificent season for Alek Manoah. Finished third in AL Cy Young voting, was, I believe, just 24 years old at the time. Man, did the future look bright for the large man listed at 6'6", 285 pounds. Also, a very outspoken starting pitcher, had something to say about Garrett Cole, got into it with Alex Verdugo. Well, 2023, he was arguably the most disappointing pitcher in baseball. Maybe either him or Carlos Rodon got sent down to the minors, and not much was expected of him in 2024. Began the season in the minors, but has pitched well since rejoining the majors. But if you're a fan of baseball, you are well aware of the amount of pitching injuries, and fingers crossed that this isn't serious. But when you hear these words, doesn't really seem to be good often. So via Keegan Matheson of MLB.com, Manoah exits due to right elbow discomfort, will undergo MRI. So Manoah was removed from the Blue Jays 3-1 win at Guaranteed Rate Field with right elbow discomfort, leaving a cloud over an otherwise excellent series for the Blue Jays, who swept the White Sox. I mean, that's not too hard. I actually took Manoah. I do FanDuel. I took him. I'm like, all right, 1 2/3, 3 strikeouts. And then it says day to day undisclosed. I'm like, oh gosh. And yes, ends up this is what happened. Right elbow discomfort. I feel it sucks, Manoah said, pausing to collect his thoughts in a dugout tunnel after a game. I have my faith in God. I've dealt with a lot of stuff. He actually said an SH word this past year to get back to this point. This game is tough. Mentioned how he felt some discomfort in his last outing against the Tigers, underwent treatment, felt confident he could pitch without any issue Wednesday. I just mentally told myself, stop thinking about it. It's just a little achy. It's fine. It mostly bothered me when I extend. So I think that mentally, when I told myself not to think about it, I didn't guard it. I got more extension than I was on the previous pitches. He's going to undergo an MRI today and meet with doctors. So with the amount of pitching injuries there are, man, if you feel any discomfort, I mean, you just got to be overly cautious at this point, or you're going to end up like the countless pitchers on the IL. So the same Keegan Matheson posted this, the two sides of Alek Manoah's final pitch. Difficult to see exactly what happened here. And there's one. And then the other angle. Yeah. I'm not even gonna speculate. Of course, it's X, so there are people that speculate. I'm thinking shoulder pain. I'm going with flexor tendonitis in the elbow. So we got our doctors on X. But yes, Manoah had rebounded nicely. So far this season. Obviously, not a lot of time. This was his fifth start, but last year 3-9, 5.87 ERA, 1.74 WHIP. The previous season 16-7, 2.24 ERA, slightly under a 1 whip. And this season, 3.70, 1.03 whip. I don't understand how he could have a negative 0.3 war. He had been pitching well, over a strikeout an inning. Actually, had two straight starts where he pitched 7 innings without giving up a run. One was against Minnesota. I believe the other one was Tampa Bay. The mentioned Detroit game where he started feeling discomfort, he gave up 4 runs in like 4 2/3, but was on his way to a good start, albeit against a bad White Sox team. But yes, left after 1 2/3. And, unfortunately, in today's MLB, when you hear things like elbow discomfort, you kind of fear the worst. Sure, later today, we might get more of a confirmation as to what Manoah's actual injury is, but we shall find out. Some people don't like him because he can be brash, outspoken, but when he's on, he looks like one of the game's better pitchers, and he's kind of like a larger than life man. So always fun to watch him pitch. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.